Joe Biden, and I know this is all going to come as new news to you, Stu, because I'm not going to lie, it came to me as new news this morning when I read it in the show prep. This is not something I would even care about from this president, but I think it's important just to notice how he's leaving office. And there's a couple of things. One, have you ever seen a president that nobody gives a flying crap about more than this one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think. I mean, have I? No. Has it ever occurred in American history? I think is more the question.
Right. It could be like, John Tyler or Taylor. I don't even know. Tyler, right?
That was the one I didn't even realize existed.
Right.
John Taylor, I think, is the basis for Duran Duran. John Tyler, former president.
Right. So former president. I care about what's happening in this administration just a little bit more than John Tyler.
Or John Taylor.
Right. Either. Yeah. I mean, I care a little bit more about John Taylor.
I do too.
Because they did have some great songs.
They had some great songs, man. Just admit it.
So, I just don't care. I don't care. The only reason why I do care is because what is he doing today to destroy our country? Okay?
Yeah. We've been doing this series of Biden's parting shots on our show. Stu Does America, by the way. BlazeTV. And there's a lot. You could say he's not doing anything because you think he's incoherent and falling asleep on the job.
No, he's not doing anything.
Yeah, it may very well be true, but it also doesn't matter. He is doing a lot to the country here as he walks out the door.
Sure.
But it does not seem like anyone seems to really care.
Like there was another, $500 billion forgiveness of loans yesterday?
Not that much, no.
How much was it?
He did 150,000 people. And then another 200,000 people, I believe, over the past few days.
It's a lot of money and a lot of people.
Yes.
And this one, he's saying, because the university scammed them. Oh, God. Okay. Yes?
I think that's just, it's amazing. It's like, okay, if the university scammed them, you go through a legal proceeding.
Yeah.
That's how they get their money back.
That's how you get your money back.
They don't get the money back just because we don't have to take that on as a country.
Correct.
And again, none of this is legal. None of this is constitutional. Most of this will be overturned after he's out of office.
Right.
Most of these poor people who believe they no longer have these loans will wind up having these loans.
Right. But they're still going. They're still going. I mean, they're filing all kinds of suits in courts, and you're like, that's not going to stand under Trump. They're not going to pursue that. It's just, okay, well, then stop it. Spend the time to stop it. That's what he's doing. He's just lighting little brush fires everywhere. Thank goodness Donald Trump is not California. He'll put them out quickly, I think. Now, Biden gave a speech, and I just rewrote it. I'm sorry. I rewrote the speech because, I said everything that he said, but I added a little bit of the truth. Okay? So let me give you what he said last night. Do we have the hail to the chief or something that makes it sound official? Because it was a very official. It was in the White House. He was sitting on, I'm not kidding, he was sitting on a pillow last night. Yeah, no, real. And just go ahead. And so and now a message from the President of the United States. My fellow Americans, folks, I'm serious. This is it. This is my last address as your president. No joke. I've been in public service for 50 years now, maybe more. I've seen a lot in my time, but I got to tell you, still believe in America. But there's some things we need to talk about, things that really worry me. I'm not kidding. This is serious stuff. First of all, the oligarchy thing. Yeah, it's bad. Folks, we got billionaires and corporations running the shows right now, and it's dangerous. I mean, come on. We can't have billionaires who think they can run everything like George Soros. Well, no, okay, probably he deserves a medal, but other people like that vote differently than the way we want them to vote, that's just got to stop, okay? He's a good guy mostly, And big tech, don't even get me started, folks. Don't. It's like my dad used to say when I was growing up in Scranton, just an average scrappy kid hanging out with black people and minorities mainly. My dad used to say to me, don't trust big tech. He was way ahead of the game, way ahead. I loved my dad. I'm going to cry. By the way, California, I can relate. because I've had a kitchen fire once. Anyway, back to big tech. Don't even get me started. We had to work with them, to protect democracy. That's why we had an open line to Facebook and Twitter. Some people called it censorship. That's malarkey, okay? It was just, what's the word? Guardrails. Yeah, guardrails for democracy. That's what that was. And misinformation, folks, I'm serious. It's everywhere. No joke. Americans are buried in misinformation. But let me be clear, we weren't part of that. Okay, maybe a little bit, but not very much. I mean, not that you know of. It's coming out? Okay. Well, all right, maybe a little. I mean, we did say Hunter's laptop was fake. Turns out it wasn't. That was a surprise. No joke, people. I had no idea. Maybe we got a few things wrong about COVID, like the origins, the lockdowns, the vaccines, but come on. Come on, folks, I'm serious. It was confusing. You try keeping it straight. Come on. Look, I know some of you are mad about my family making a few bucks overseas, but folks, let me tell you, that's how business get done sometimes. What are you going to do? My son, Hunter, good kid, smart as a whip. Oh my gosh, what a talented painter he is. Did you hear $500 million of his paintings have been lost in the fire? Damn it! But a good thing we had insurance on all of that art. He got some deals, China, Ukraine, whatever, but it was all above board. I mean, I'm serious, folks. It's fine, totally legit. And here's the thing about AI. It's scary. Artificial intelligence, that's what they call it. I don't trust it. One day you're talking to your phone, the next thing you know, it's running your life. That's why I wanted Congress to ban stock trading for government employees. No joke. No joke. You can't have senators buying stocks when they know stuff about stocks. It's just wrong, folks. Never. I mean, not recently. I've not recently benefited from stock trading. No joke. My family made it the old-fashioned way, through bribery, okay? That's what we did, all right? And that's America. Let me tell you about America and unity. Folks, we need unity now more than ever. But you know what's stopping us? And I mean it. People who don't listen. They spread lies. They stir up division. Some of them even vote for the other guy, and I'm not kidding. These people are dangerous. Folks, I'm not kidding. Makes me so mad. I don't know. You know the rest. Now, I know I've made some mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I mean, I'm pretty damn close, but come on, folks, give me a break. I'm just doing what's right, You got to trust me on this. In closing, I want to remind you of the Statue of Liberty. That lady's been swaying in the wind for years, but she never falls, just like America. She might lean a little to the right or to the left, but she stays upright. No joke, it's a miracle. They wouldn't let me change that torch to an ice cream cone, which I think would have been great. And her feet, we should have given her some socks or something because her feet's got to be cold. They're made out of metal, Seriously. Seriously, folks. I'm not joking. What's her hair smell like? So now it's your turn to stand guard. Keep the faith. Protect democracy. And remember, I love the little children. Hey, God loves the little children. He keeps them in the palm of his hand. I've got my palm of my hand on little children. It's good. Folks, come on. I'm being serious. It's real. I love it. I'm serious. God bless you. And God bless something else. I don't remember what it was. So that is a summary of his speech last night. Then he walked off into the sunset with the... And they're pretty close. He had the seniors come in, from his senior center, and right up. It was pretty good. Ow, that one hurt there. But hey, he was trying. No, folks, seriously, they're trying their best. They're seniors, and look at them go. Look at them go.
The Joe Biden players, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're going to miss them. We're going to miss them. We really are. We really are. I was thinking, I really don't care, except for the destruction. And I think Democrats kind of have it in the exact right place, because they don't care about the destruction, I don't think, at least the ones in Washington. And they're not paying attention to him at all. They do not care what he's doing. They don't care, okay? Isn't this exactly the way we should all feel about our president all the time? Without the fear of, good God, what is he doing behind the scenes? Without that fear. He should not have that big of an impact, nor should all those clowns in Washington. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go back to doing comedy. Like, remember, Stu, in the old days, 25 years ago, before 9/11, we were doing comedy? Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. Love to do that. But we suddenly had to care because these people are completely out of their mind and out of control. The way the Democrats care about Joe Biden right now is the way we should care about every president. Okay? They should have such little power. No, I'm not joking, folks. I'm not. Being serious. Such little power, we don't care. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's go have some ice cream.
I mean, that's, what the founders kind of wanted, right?
Yeah.
They wanted a country in which you didn't have to think about the king all the time.
Yeah, and you would say, shut up. Shut up you. That's what I think our Italian founders used to say. Shut up you.
Shut up you.
Shut up you.
Because, again, it's easy to think about it now as someone you probably like is coming into office, right? So you might like the focus on him. But
I like the focus on him because he's going to fix it.
He's going to undo a lot of the things that Biden had.
And then we need to care enough to get those things out of an executive order and, I don't know, passed as laws. Otherwise, 4 years from now, we could have somebody, even Karl Marx, they might bring back from the dead. And they'd be like, Karl Marx, his first time around didn't go well. But I'm serious, folks. He's great now. And look at that beard. I mean, that's a great beard, especially for being dead for so long. And they could bring him back, and we'd be facing it again. And he'd be like, I'm going to do a few executive orders. What's the problem? No. We need to pay attention so they actually pass these things as bills.
An interesting development on that front, the Republicans are trying to talk Trump out of doing some of these executive orders when he first starts because of basically a technicality that comes with this law that they want to pass, this reconciliation bill. This is coming up. This is their one big bill, right? And to do that, they can pass this bill with only 50 senators if it's cutting the deficit, essentially. And so what some of these executive orders that Trump wants to do will help that, right?
But they need to have them
in the bill to make sure the scoring is right so they can pass it.
I got to tell you, I think there's more to cut than everybody thinks.
You know what I mean? I'm with you on that.
Gee, we've got to reduce the deficit, and you're going to cut a lot of places. I think you can find more.
I think you can.
I think you can.
I mean, again, if you're going to do it anyway, I'd prefer, if it's a good measure and it's going to improve the budget situation, I would rather have it in the reconciliation bill than as an executive order for the same reasons you're talking about. So I think that
would
could
like
be
to
good.
not give away the stuff that we could get also through executive order.
Yeah, if you can get it through the law,
get it through
the bill. Get it that way. If it's not available there,
then take it elsewhere.
Then you go with the
because there's a lot that can be cut. I mean, I don't know. We're a few $100 billion away from, being able to save, in the deficit and pass this bill. I don't know. Department of Education, where are the keys?
You can't do that by executive order, though.
No. I'm saying Congress.
Yeah, Congress,
I'm saying Congress.
Go for it.
Oh, we can't do it in the bill because we can't pass it with just 50 because there's not enough. Where are the keys to, the Department of Education? I'd just like to see them right now. Let's put them in the pile.